Shut up and sit down.
10 lines on Dandi March Day for kids, children, school students and competitive exams in English. Set 1. 10 lines on Dandi March Day for kids. Set 1 is helpful for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th class students. Number 1. The Salt March was important for Indian freedom development. Number 2. It was a peaceful dissent against the salt expense by the British government. Number 3. The Indians were upset that the public authority expanded cost on fundamental food. For example, salt, they needed to revolt. Number 4. Mahatma Gandhi drove the walk. It began on March 12, 1930. Number 5. It went from Sabarmati Ashram to the town of Dandi. Dandi was on the seacoast. Number 6. Marchers took a modest bunch of salt from the shore. Number 7. British Raj had syndication over the creation and offer of salt in India. Number 8. The salt laws disallowed Indians from delivering or selling salt without earlier authorization from the government. Number 9. Gandhiji had the option to comprehend the general arrangement of misuse and constraint under the British Raj, of which salt law was a model. Number 10. The salt law was something which influenced the whole populace of the nation. Set 2. 10 lines on Dandi March Day for school children. Set 2 is helpful for 6th, 7th and 8th class students. Number 1. Driving a gathering of 80 other Satyagrahis, Gandhi began this development from his base at Sabarmati Ashram and took 24 days to arrive at Dandi. Going along with him were individuals from different backgrounds and conditions of India. Number 2. Before Gandhi could begin this walk, he sent a letter dated March 2, 1930 to Lord Irwin, British Viceroy, giving him notice of his goal and encouraging him to rethink the pioneer stand. Number 3. While the walk proceeded through Gujarat, a gathering of housewives drove by Kamaladevi Chattopadhyay walked to Chowpatty in Mumbai. Number 4. British Raj had syndication over the production of salt in India. Salt was a significant fixing in the ordinary eating routine of the individuals. This prohibition on salt, deal and creation appeared to be outlandish and harsh. Number 5. Gandhi imagined the arrangement of dispatching a salt satyagraha that would make individuals mindful of the abusive system of the British. Number 6. This moment would impart in the individual certainty to resist British Raj. Number 7. The peaceful methods for the fight by walking from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi would attempt to stimulate individuals' cognizance against the abuse of the public authority. Number 8. Salt Satyagraha gave the occasion to join the country together for the reason that influenced everybody. 9. Marchers at that point declared that they had overstepped the law by making salt. Number 10. Dandi March is also known as Salt March and Namak Satyagraha. Set 3. 10 lines on Dandi March Day for higher class students. Set 3 helps you students study in classes 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th or preparing for competitive exams. Number 1. Dandi March Day is commended each year on 12th March to cheek the Dandi Satyagraha as a peacefulness crusade against Britishers in 1930. Number 2. Dandi March demonstrated peacefulness development driven by Mahatma Gandhi to create salt from seawater in the town Dandi. Number 3. The Dandi March was the walk of 50,000 individuals as an image of dissent against the high duty demanded on Britishers' salt in 1930. Number 4. The Dandi March started on 12 March 1930 and finished after 24 days on 6 April 1930. Number 5. The salt walk was peaceful and was pointed toward creating unlawful salt as a dissent image contrary to British guidelines. The Dandi March transformed into civil disobedience movement contrary to pioneer rule in India. Number 7. The Salt March was a 390-kilometer long excursion that began at Sabarmati Ashram and finished at the coastline of town Dandi. Number 8. The Dandi March drew the media consideration broadly and globally towards India's freedom development contrary to frontier rule. Number 9. Dandi March presented genuine difficulties to the British Empire and later turned into a vital development in India's battle for independence. Number 10. Mahatma Gandhi Foundation puts together a Salt Walk Crusade praised each year to check Dandi March's occasion.